Oh, I'm computer sad. I'm computer sad. Good God. I'm telling you. I just
Now we have 44 seconds.
I just
Let's
pushed
go.
a bunch of buttons and it worked.
There you go.
Great.
Oh, dear. All right.
Anyway, by the way,
Yes.
great job Saturday.
Oh, thank you, Precious.
I watched the replay or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view.
Frangela just murdered me.
I know. They're fantastic.
Those two ladies just killed my ass. And I really want to compliment Sherwin Williams because they did a great job on your dress.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It just dried right before I went on stage. Okay, listen.
It looked a little tacky in every sense of the word.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So you're referring to this clip. We only hurt the ones we love. Let's inflict Trump on everyone now because of Charlie. Here we go.
They sent me a subpoena the other day.
No, 25.
Okay.
Yes.
All
Yep.
right.
Here we go.
Well, you have to find the leaker of the Supreme Court. You have to find the leaker. You know how you find the leaker? They'll say, oh, this is treasonous, what I said. So they can't find the leaker. He leaked all about Roe v. Wade. Look, this person leaked from the Supreme Court. Never happened. You know how you find? But they don't want to mention this because they think it's so terrible. You take the writer, because you're never going to find it. They're going through phone records. It's been a long time. You take the writer and or the publisher of the paper, a certain paper and you say, who is the leaker? National Security. And they say, we're not going to tell you. They say, it's okay, you're going to jail. And when this person realizes that he is going to be the bride of another prisoner very shortly.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah.
He will say, I'd very much like to tell you exactly who that leaker is. It was Bill Jones. I swear he's a leaker. And we got him. But they don't want to do that.
Wow.
Charlie, because
Charlie,
we're not Argentina.
yes. As you said, there is no bottom to the abyss. I mean, the crowd laughing at it is... okay.
Well, I mean, you ran that Spark Gap
Yes.
word salad from Herschel Walker, and everybody cheered that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This is where we are. This is where we are. You
But
said,
I'm not supposed to point out that the people at those rallies are morons
I know.
because that's bad. That's very bad.
You retweeted Daniel Dale, who said the GOP candidate for Nevada elections chief has an ad ludicrously claiming it's not possible that Schumer, Pelosi, Schiff, and Nadler won elections legitimately and falsely suggesting George Soros and some sort of ballot shenanigans are the real reason. And you just said still more insanity from Nevada. It's pretty much in every state now, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you've got people in Arizona showing up at drop boxes with firearms.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's going to get really bad. And there doesn't seem to be nobody's got any inclination to do anything about it. I mean, they can't even do anything about Clarence Thomas.
Yeah. Well, by the way, you quoted a guy at the Trump rally on why he loves Trump. The biblical principles that Trump embraces is what I really like about him. I've never heard another president invoke the name of God and Jesus as much. He's embracing biblical principles, follow the Bible, and you can't go wrong. And you just said, a cult? Moi? I mean,
he's embracing biblical principles, and he'll probably have to send them some hush money after a while.
Yeah.
Because that's what he does to anything he embraces, I think.
And I thought this one thing you retweeted was parody, but it is actually from the Heritage Foundation. It says the price of Skittles jumped 42% from last year, not to mention the cartels are stuffing Skittles bags with deadly fentanyl. Mm-hmm. Happy Halloween from the Biden administration. Would you like to? Yeah, go ahead.
I don't. I mean, maybe they are smuggling the stuff in that way. I mean, it's possible, I guess. Right. But as you pointed out over and over again, they're not going to give the product away. It doesn't work that way. Drug dealing does not work that way.
No.
Yeah. Charles, let's get to your, because unfortunately we're short on time. But
that's because I'm a fool.
That's all right. But to your piece, the GOP assault on the vote is about to come to a boil, is what you were just referring to. You said it's all coming together in Arizona, and the Supreme Court should be so very proud. The personal right to bear arms dovetails with the increased constitutionality of voter suppression. Two sons from different mothers. Wow, you went rude pundit there for a moment.
Goodness gracious.
But as you were talking about these armed individuals with the tactical gear outside the drop boxes, and you said the National Republican Party is all in behind the notion that 2022 elections are already corrupt. That party's de facto leader traffics in this poison should surprise approximately nobody. I mean, to your point, Charlie, what do we do about this? I know. I mean, I saw one grandma, telling them off, which good for her. I would just say don't be intimidated by them, right? But
I mean, that's the only that in terms of what you can do individually. That's about it. Until you can elect a Congress that is sufficiently veto-proof to give us a Voting Rights Act again, and somehow, make it Supreme Court proof. And I don't know how the hell you do that at this point, but. Yeah, I mean it's you've got one of our two political parties with no respect for anything anymore.
Yeah.
None. I mean, top to bottom, stem to stern, from the U.S. Senate to school boards. That's where we're at, and it's a situation that was created deliberately, and now it's Chernobyl. Now it's running beyond control.
Charlie, I don't know what the chances are of getting what we have in California across the country, but to me, this argues more and more this violence against poll workers and intimidation of drop boxes for mail-in voting.
Yeah.
To make just mail-in vote, make that the law of the land. I mean, it's what we have in California.
It's roughly the same principle as to why they fought RU 486 so hard. Because you can have your sense of privacy and do what you need to do, and they can't come and glue their heads to your door or whatever.
Right.
Or shoot your doctor in the head.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, exactly. By the way, my favorite headline of yours ever, Steve Bannon unlikely to feel the slap on the wrist through his many collared shirts.
I can't. I mean, that's my man Vic Brand down at Esquire HQ. I'm not a headline guy, but I too appreciated that a great deal. But does he wear long sleeve shirts or does he wear short sleeve shirts?
I think they're long sleeve. Yeah. Yeah.
I think really, because that would be horribly uncomfortable, I would think.
Yeah. Yeah. You would think it would.
Of course.
Yeah.
Then again.
Then again, he looks like gout, as John Fugelsang says.
You've got the belongs in the Smithsonian, as Molly once tried to say in the New York Times. That's probably you sacrificed comfort a long time ago.
Yeah. Well,
why is he still able to do a show, by the way?
I know.
Why isn't there a gag order on this guy?
I know.
Whatever happened to cuffing people as soon as a sentence comes down and taking them to jail? Whatever happened to that?
Well, I mean, there's releasing. I mean, for all we don't like the guy, he wasn't convicted of very much.
Right, but he was still convicted of a crime.
Of ignoring a congressional subpoena.
Right, but
which is a crime.
Right. But what is it? But that's a decision.
Somebody in jail. I mean, yes, if he was a 13-year-old black kid in Bed-Stuy who held up a
that's what I mean. Who makes the decision?
Rikers Island until he was dead. I appreciate that.
That's what I'm saying. So the judge makes the decision whether he gets to be free on bail or go to jail right away.
Yeah, the judge was plainly doing his Trumpian duty there. He didn't fine him. Practically,
I know.
Steve Bannon can raise $6,500 in an afternoon.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any expectations that he was going to wind up in jail anytime soon.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if ever there's two systems of justice, just watching that happen, and the fact that he might not ever go at all, right? Because if you have enough money to delay delay.
Get his conviction overturned, certainly. But one step in front of the other. I mean, there's no good immediate solution at all.
Yeah.
Because they've been too thorough. The project has been too thorough.
Yeah.
Every place you turn is a blind alley.
Yeah.
The only thing you can do is elect people who aren't beholden to these people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That. I mean, I hate to say it because it sounds so, mush-headed. But that's really the only way out.
Yeah.
Give the president a Senate that can ram through what he wants to ram through.
Yep, absolutely. Vote. You heard Charlie Pierce.
Stop worrying about what the New York Times might say about it. You know,
Yep.
Stop worrying about appearing partisan.
Yep, absolutely. We're way long. We're way late. I'm so sorry. Way late, but we love you. We'll hopefully have more of you next week.